Yeah, cool.
Welcome back to the Gambit.
I didn't know if we wanted to acknowledge that the camera was here or just pretend that it's not.
We're just gonna pretend that it's
You guys
not
are just
here.
in on this, and we don't. It's like
We don't even know.
So we're gonna start with a little midline prep work. We're gonna get some bird dogs, a little mixed rack carry, some kind of like briefcase carry stuff.
Oh, okay.
The old Cuban press for your shoulder, and a single leg deadlift. And we'll go kind of as heavy as we want to go on this one. It's kind of general prep. It'll be kind of a warm up, but also good for your midline, good for your shoulder,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. We'll get into some bench press. We're gonna go a little narrow grip there for maximum pec pump. We'll superset that with a dumbbell fly. Then we're going to move into a shoulder press, an alternating dumbbell shoulder press, which we'll do seated. Kind of focus on the delts. We'll superset that with a lateral raise. And then if we're still feeling good on time, we'll cash out with a little tricep push down and a little barbell roll up for a forearm pump. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
There's no camera here.
Supposed to be 10 thrusters on the minute?
Yeah.
I did 10 double kettlebell single elbows.
Oh, you. Oh my God. Nothing. Oh my God, it's like it's not going anywhere.
Knockout. There you go.
Okay. Physique prep update. Beginning of April. It's going well. Physique prep is going well. It is been a mental journey. It's interesting how like things that you used to crave, or I would even say not used to, probably still crave, like creep up in your, like, it's just fascinating to me, right? Like, for example, it's always in the evening time. I will be great throughout the day because I'm working, I'm focused. As soon as after I go work out and I'm like winding down for the day, it's like that signals in my brain that like, oh, maybe you can go out to dinner, or maybe you should crack open a beer or have a glass of wine, or whatever the case is. And where I don't think like after this show, like I'll like not always, like I don't think I'll never like do that. At the same time, like a big part, I mean, to be completely transparent and vulnerable, like a big part of why I'm doing this is I, you know, pre-prep would do that and lean into it really hard. So I would like say, oh, I'll just have, you know, I'll just get one taco or something, and then I'll get, you know, chips, salsa, queso, a margarita, a burrito, and then not only like go get it, come back to my apartment, eat it, but then just like feel really bad and guilty afterwards, and have this really weird relationship with like not even late night snacking, but just like post busyness of the day temptation or struggle, I guess. What's interesting though is now the like cycle of that, like that thought will enter my mind, but then I'm like, yeah, but you've been sleeping so well and you feel a lot better and you see your body changing. And so, and it's also from a community standpoint, like you don't want to let people down, you know, like I think that's my biggest thing is like, there's been so much just awesome support from everyone, like at the gym, of course, but also just outside of the gym, and my family and like my friends in other states, and even some of my coworkers who are planning to come up for the show. So it's like, why would you not want to like give it the best effort you can? But I wouldn't say the motivation is any less. If anything, it's more, but the mindset challenges are definitely like stronger now than they were in the beginning. Like the beginning, it was like, yes, we're gonna, you know, you get that like initial high of excitement, and now it's like, now it's just like, well, but I mean, you're already making progress, so you could do this or you could do this, but it's like, I still have a long way to go, and it's just, yeah, it's just a challenge. And again, at times it feels very isolating because it feels like you can't even, you know, go hang out with your friends, or you can't even, you know, do anything outside of like your routine, which is silly. Like it's silly, but it's like crazy that you think that you have to stay so regimented so you don't like slip up, even though that's not the reality, right? Like, especially with such a large group of support and friends, like they want you to succeed. Got more to go. And then I gotta get spray tan. Then I gotta get waxed. Ooh, not excited about that. But anyways,